This technique is our quick arm lock come along. And we're going to be doing it from the side, right? So we are approaching from a 45-degree angle. And as I approach, again, I want my hands to be up. Now, you should be able to apply this technique from both sides, okay? If you are unsure of which side to approach on, I would err on the side of approaching on the person's right-hand side. I want to try and control their dominant hand. The hand that, if they had a weapon on them, would be the hand that they would be trying to draw that weapon from. Most of the population is right-handed. So again, if you're not sure, approach from the right and control the dominant hand. If you have the luxury of knowing which hand the person's dominant hand is, maybe because you've been doing surveillance on this person, you are a loss prevention officer, you've been watching them in the store shoplifting or whatnot, we have an idea that they are left-handed, then obviously approach from the left-hand side. It might also be that your environment prevents you from approaching on their right and that you need to approach from the left. Maybe there's a vehicle, maybe there's a wall, you're in a narrow hallway, okay? So our environment sometimes will dictate which side we need to approach on. So we do need to know how to do these techniques from both sides. Okay, for our quick arm lock come along, I am going to approach with my right side forward. So if I'm on his right, I am going to approach from the right. And the reason for that is it's going to be difficult to generate any power in my upper body if my left leg is forward for this technique. So I pre-planned. Look, if I was coming finger come along, that's different. But quick arm lock come along, I want to have my opposite leg forward because I want to use the power from the hips and the shoulders to assist in my technique being done. So my lead hand, so if I'm on his right side, my right hand is going to reach down and grab onto his wrist. My left hand is going to come across and a distraction strike to the side of the face. Now I want this to be a flowing movement, so I'm going to go 1, 2. Okay, don't go 1 and then chop. I want this to be a fluid movement. Okay. Now, one of the key things is going to be your distance. If I'm this close to do my strike, I am way too close to do the back of the wrist to the inside of his elbow. So I'm going to, if I am this close, I'm going to need to move now my body away so that I can come here. Okay? Because I don't want to come elbow inside and then do this, because look, now he has a reversal on this technique. All right. I want to strike with the back of my wrist into the inside of his elbow. So again, I reach in with my right, I grab his right. Left hand distraction, it comes around, and now look, I bend my wrist this way. And it's going to hit on the inside of his elbow. But I have the other hand. So I'm going to hit and I'm going to push up. So I need to use both hands together. Push. Now, after I've done this, I'm just going to hook. So I hit and I hook. I hit and I hook behind his elbow and tricep. Beginner mistake is I walk myself around him. Okay? Make them do the work. Make them move. I want to keep my feet exactly where they are by pulling him into me. All right. Now, so we grab with the right, strike, strike, and push. Hook at the back of the elbow tricep. I am still holding the wrist. I do not let go of his wrist until this arm starts coming in. And as I let go of that wrist, it comes up to check his other shoulder. Okay? Because you have a circular motion, I don't want them to turn around with an elbow to the head. Okay? So look, if I go 1, 2, 3, naturally this elbow wants to come here. So I'm going to bring that hand up to check the elbow. 1, 2, trap. I pull in, bring the elbow in to check. Okay? Now if he does strike, that's awesome. I blocked it. And now I'm going to go to a pain area. So either nose, eyes, ear. Okay? It could just be the shoulder on the other side. And because we're talking about a come-along, that means I need to escort them. So I'm going to walk him backwards as I shuffle my feet slowly. Okay? Now the last piece, depending again on our environment and what the end result is. Maybe I'm trying to extract them from a situation and I want them down in order to control them, maybe handcuff them, maybe hold them for the police to arrive. Maybe you are the police and like I said, we want to get them handcuffed. So here's what we're going to do. So we get through our technique. 1, push and strike, around, I bring, I check, I grab a pain area, okay? Not just the top of his head, not his forehead, okay? Make him think of something, okay? And I shuffle myself back. Now, once I'm in the area that I want to be, I'm going to get them to slowly go down on one knee, down on the other knee. And now I'm just going to pivot. I'm going to trap the back of his head and I'm just going to pivot him flat to the ground. Okay, on your stomach, legs out. All right. Now, if we remember this position, we saw this from our armbar takedown with back hammerlock. There's my back hammerlock. Now I can just transition to this position here where I could apply the handcuffs or hold them. Put your other hand out, palm up, spread your feet, heels down. Okay, let's look at that one more time. So we approach. I'm on his right. I want my right leg forward and I want to grab him with my right hand. Strike with the left. Strike inside the elbow and drive up. Rotate the hand at the elbow tricep. Do not let go of the wrist yet. I pull his arm into my belly. Now I let go and I trap. I adjust my stance to walk him back. Don't be standing like this. Make sure that we're in a good, strong position. I shuffle back. Let's say I'm in where I want to be right now. I get him to slowly go down on one knee. Look, I move down with him because if I stay up, I'm putting a lot of pressure on that shoulder. So I need to move down to their level, down on the other knee. I'm going to trap the back of his head. I'm going to rotate and I'm going to tell him on your belly. Okay? On your belly. Now I can kneel beside him. Here's my back hammerlock. I can grab this hand, transition my other knee across the back, transition my knee into his rib, straight arm bar, or here into my bent. Put your other hand out, palm up. The reason I want that hand out with his palm up is so that he's not reaching for a weapon in his waistband or something. So that is more than we normally do with our quick arm lock come along, but that should be our regular routine If we are applying this to somebody, we're escorting them somewhere. Yes, I could just out the door, close the door, lock it, job done. But you may need to take it to the next level, which is get them down and control them. So quick arm lock, come along.